Well, every truck I get, I try and do a little mileage video. This Jeep Gladiator is a 410 geared Rubicon, which means it's kind of low geared. I saw what the estimated mile was when they drove it to my house from LA. Now, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to drive from here to Los Angeles and back, getting a load of targets. I installed my decked cargo glide from my old truck back in this one so I can go back to work again. And we're gassing up right now. So we're going to fill it to the top. I'm going to reset it, and we're going to do a tripometer and a mileage check from here to Speedway in Corona, California. And then we're going to head back through Mojave and get back here and gas it up again so we can figure out what the gas mileage is on a 410 geared 2024-2025 Rubicon Gladiator, right here on Reviews It. Well, we're on the road now. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning, and what I'm going to be doing is putting it in 8 manual mode. I'm going to leave it in 8th gear so it doesn't go looking for gears until I get to the grapevine. Then I'm going to put it back in regular automatic. It looks like we're running about 15 miles an hour on the freeway at 65 miles an hour. Yeah, I told you it was a Jeep, and that's what it's going to be. But yeah, we're out and about doing our thing, and I'll give you an update when we get to the grapevine. Okay, we're heading the grapevine all the way up to Los Angeles. There is no fire that we can see so far, but it's during the Malibu fire today. But we're averaging about 14 miles a gallon, which is typical for a Jeep. And next stop will be Corona, California, so that we can fill her up and see how we did. We are now on the 71, I think, or something, going down to Corona to go get targets. We're in really, really bad traffic right now. But I want to talk about something with this truck compared to my last one, which was a GMC Canyon At4 2023. The automatic cruise control is much smoother on this Jeep Gladiator than it ever was on my GMC Canyon. Another thing, we just did the grapevine. We've been in some pretty steep hills, and even though the Turbo Max on the GMC has twice the torque as this one, I didn't feel it at all. I didn't feel the need for that extra power that the Turbo Max came with. So at the end of the day, it's just a smoother adaptive cruise control than you get with the GMC. And there's plenty of room on the pedal for the grapevine. Okay, 247.8 miles is what we got here. Let's do the math. So when we did the math, we'll show you right now, right here, 16.5 miles per gallon at the pump, and 16.8 on the gauge here in the truck. Now that was going over the grapevine, and that was coming through traffic all through LA. Now going home back to the Central Valley of California, we're gonna be going through the Mojave Desert, and we're gonna do a second check, and then we're gonna average it from there. Sound good? Not too bad. Just under 17 miles per gallon at 70 miles an hour to 75 miles an hour for 3.5 hours straight for a square brick going down the road. I'll check back in with you when we get to Mojave. Well, we're on our way now. We had a bunch of wind over by, oh gosh, through Ontario. It was blowing the truck all over the road. And had to stop off here at Rick's Roadside Cafe. And what a great breakfast. It's right here in the Mojave Desert, right outside of Palmdale. If you ever get a chance, come by here. Great food and great people. Well, we're in Mojave Desert now, and I want to take a second to thank J-Star Dodge Chrysler Jeep over in Anaheim Hills. Dropped by there and they gave me my new Jeep hat. They said, come on by, we'll get you some shirts and some hats, since I was in Corona anyway, 15 minutes from Corona. And you know, he told me that they weren't the normal dealership, and when we went inside there, yeah, 2 Rolls Royces, a Lamborghini, and a Ferrari sitting on the showroom floor. They're a used luxury car dealer also. But I tell you what, if you want great service and a good staff and people that know what they're doing, J-Star Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram right there on 91, just outside of Corona in Anaheim Hills. Great place. Next stop, home, and our very next check on gas mileage. We're looking really good right now. We're looking close to 17 on our little screen right here. So let's see if we can beat that all the way home, carrying about 450 pounds of targets in the back of the truck. We just rolled back into Hanford, and let's take a look at the miles real quick. We went a longer route home. So I'll get the mileage in just a second. A couple observations though. I think I mentioned this earlier, but the adaptive cruise control in the Jeep product is much better than in the GMC product. It's a lot smoother. 288.4 miles, and then we did 16.93 gallons. Here's the numbers right here on my left. And 17.77 miles per gallon with 500 pounds of targets in the bed of this truck, going through the high country, through desert, through the mountains, down I-5, on country roads, all kinds of stuff. You know, I got about 2.5 miles better on my GMC, that little 4-cylinder, but for a Jeep, getting 17.7 on highways at 70 and 75 miles an hour is pretty darn incredible. There you go. That is my mileage on the Jeep for this trip today, and I'm loving it even more and more the more I drive this thing. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and thank you for watching Reviews It.